Hey, how's it going? This is the Hammered Airsoft Smith with an update video regarding the Kimber Ultra Carry stainless airsoft project. Now, since this is an update, obviously the project is not finished. Last we left off with mainly the frame being finished, some trigger work, because the trigger was having problems resetting properly, and getting a hold of the slide kit. Unfortunately, something came up, and it's only for you. The slide kit is not here yet. When will it be here? I don't know. When the opportunity comes up, I'm gonna get it. For now, I have a substitute slide on the Kimber frame, just to hold off until I get the correct slide kit. As far as the trigger goes, I fixed that problem. Pretty much what was happening was the trigger bow, when I was fitting the trigger, the Kimber Royale style trigger to the trigger bow, without realizing it, the bow was bent inward, like that kind of shape, and it was rubbing up against the magazine when being pulled, which was making it hang up on the magazine, which is why I wasn't resetting correctly. So I went back, adjusted the bow so it's more straight, as straight as I can get it, and I test fired it today with the substitute slide, and it worked flawlessly. So now we're left at the point where it's just being able to get the slide kit. Now, as for the substitute slide that's now made it to the Kimber frame, I need to get a part for that, and that is another recoil plug, because the original one was like doing like an experiment with it, and let's just say the lip is gone off the plug. You guys will see everything in a little bit, what I'm talking about. So pretty much the gun should not be fired with that recoil plug. So to test the pistol out as is, I pretty much just swapped, for the moment, while test firing, to be clear, I swapped the recoil plug out of my Colt 1911 A1 style gas blowback pistol. I just took this plug out and put into the substitute slide, and yeah, there you go. So pretty much for now, this is the way the Kimber's gonna look. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get my hands on another recoil plug for the Kimber, and then finally, when the time comes and I have the opportunity, I'm gonna dive in and I'm gonna get the right slide kit. Alright. Now let's be clear, this layout or appearance of the pistol is only temporary, as far as just the slide goes. Everything else is finished. Nothing really thrilling. I'm not expecting anyone to be too thrilled, because it's not the Ultra Carry. But it's better than the parts sitting around and just waiting and waiting and waiting. So I'm going to be using the Kimber as this, except of course, different guide rod plug. Because there's no lip. So it kind of comes apart like the real steel 1911s. But firing it the way it is now will just blow out the barrel bushing. So that's why I was saying earlier, it's not a good idea to fire it with the barrel bushing like that. So there you have it, pretty much. I mean, it doesn't look bad or anything. It's just incomplete. But I can't stress it enough. It's just a temporary thing. That's all. I do plan on getting the real slide kit, and it's gonna be like, if you cover that much up, that's how big the slide's gonna be, or the whole gun will actually be. And it's gonna have higher sights, more target style sights, a lowered and flared ejection port. Not that it really matters on Airsoft, because there's nothing ejecting, but it's as per the real steel. And it's gonna have a bull barrel and an extended guide rod. I'm not gonna go over the internals on this slide, because it's only, like I said, it's only temporary, so it doesn't matter. There's no upgrades in it. It's all you pretty much need to know, and everything works in it. Again, it's pretty much all you need to know. This slide is in fact the one that I recently had retired. It's a 5-year-old WE pot metal slide, and it's still going, so I don't know how all of a sudden it works, but I'm not complaining. Overall, everything's going pretty well. Again, just to be clear, the verdict so far is this is just a temporary look. I'm gonna have to slide kit. Okay, sweet. Now I'm gonna go over one last thing, and that'll pretty much be it. And it's regarding the ambi thumb safety. Now, I mentioned in previous videos regarding the ambi thumb safety that it's a certain type. It's like I think it's called a King's type. It's where it needs a captured head pin to fit it, and since this is built from WE, a WE frame, it doesn't have a captured head pin. And it's not the other type, obviously, that has like the little arm that goes in underneath the grip panel here. So it's just kind of like hanging out there, but it's not super loose, so it's not going to fall out, as you can see. If it were going to fall out, this side would be the one to fall out. And it works and everything. So at the moment, since there's no way to really keep the ambi thumb safety together, I'm stuck with having to just use the right side for now, because if I use the left side too much, it gets loose and it starts to come out. And what's holding the two sides of the ambi safety together is, well, this side, it has, it's like shaped just like that. It has one prong, and then the other side has two prongs, and the two prongs pretty much, when you put this side of the thumb safety in, it sandwiches the one prong. so it kind of just folds in together like so. And because there's no captured pin or an arm on this side of the thumb safety, over time it just comes loose. The prongs just get loose and they gap open. So in order to really fix that, is it's only a temporary fix, of course, is you take out this side that has 2 prongs and you just bend the 2 prongs back to the way it's supposed to be. But that's a big weak point, because eventually the 2 prongs are just gonna snap. At least one of them's gonna snap. And then what I'm gonna have to do is either A, which really sucks, buy the high kappa left side, or really, if you're looking at the pistol like this, it would be the right side. But we call it the left side because you use it as a lefty. But anyways, yeah, I'll have to go out and buy a high kappa lefty thumb safety piece and use that, and they have an arm that comes off. Or what I could do, which kind of sucks too, is take the AMB thumb safety out and connect them and JB weld them together, and like pretty much cut off this thumb safety section, so that way it would be just an extended single side thumb safety, like on the original Colts, like so. It's only one side. What really sucks about that is I feel like I'm destroying a nice piece of you know, a nice pistol part that was donated to me. Again, thanks Chris from Non-Existent. If you guys haven't thanked him by now, please go and do that. Yeah, you know, it just feels bad. I mean, that's why I didn't even take the paint off of the parts he sent me either. Not only because it looks different, it looks nice, having like the whole black section back here, but I don't know, I suck at painting, and I try and leave any parts now that are nicely painted alone. Basically, I try and refrain from stripping paint off parts. But anyways, yeah, so as far as this AMB thumb safety goes, it works, it's fine, I'm not really worried about it, it's just, need to really watch it. So hopefully if you guys are using this series of videos on how to build your own, like, Kimber Ultra Carry, hopefully you guys get the right kind. You're better off using a high kappa AMB thumb safety. If it will fit, it might be longer, because I know that their frames are a little bit wider. But if you can, I mean, and then you have to cut like a little concave sleeve section. I'm not really sure what you would call that, so that way the arm can slip underneath the grip there. But there you go. There you have it, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging in there. Stay tuned for the current state of the pistol test firing. I don't think it looks too bad. It actually still kind of looks like a Kimber to me, in a way. Or some sort of hybrid Kimber Colt pistol or whatever. And stay tuned for anything else regarding this pistol, or anything else in general regarding Airsoft. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you later.